Hey YouTube, I'm back. Long time no see. It's your girl Kiss Smith on the ones and twos and the twos and the ones. So I'm just stepping in real quick. I've been off social media for a minute. I think I'm gonna keep it that way, but I wanted to come in and just give you guys a little something, right? So I was reading. I read the Bible. I'm a believer. Anyone should know. I just want to come and give you a little bit of motivation today because that's what I do. So I was reading the Bible and I read the story here with Adam and Eve and I actually meditated on it, prayed on it. And as I was driving, God was like, the fruit. I'm like, what they got to do with me? The fruit and the apple that Adam and Eve bit off of. I'm like, they ain't got nothing to do with me. What they got to do with me? You know, we have these attitudes which are working on mine when things come through. So when God give you something to say, it's actually for you and for other people. So I'm like, let me get out here and keep encouraging, keep motivating no matter what else I have going on. So I'm thinking about, what do Adam and Eve have anything to do with me? I didn't eat the fruit. So we all should know, and if we don't know, there's things in the Bible that represent other things that we may not think. So eating a fruit, an apple, and it's like, you bit into that fruit. And I'm like, what you talking about? God say, well, what fruit have you bitten off of? What fruit have you bitten off of? And if you recall in the story, they talked about how they were made aware that they was naked. So, and I said, well, how does this apply to me and other people and motivate people? And so I thought about it. And then as I'm writing, when I did forget about it, God said, well, it does apply to you. What fruit did you bite into that I told you not to bite into, and you were exposed to certain things? How did you become challenged in your finances? How did you become challenged in dating? How did you become challenged in all these things when these things was here before, but you wasn't exposed to them at first, right? So how did you know? How did you find out? Because yes, God give us a mission or assignment, right? And we have to be obedient and to listening to what God say, do it, and then get out. So sometimes we stay in the place too long and we don't supposed to be doing those things. You were supposed to really help that person, but you probably went on here to slept with that person. Something like that. Is a fruit. You bit into a fruit that you wasn't supposed to bite into the fruit. Now you exposed, and now you made it more aware. These things are out here, but now you applying it to your life. It's just like energy is transferable. So with that being said, is how did you know that your money was even challenged? How did you even know that the dating field was like this? At first, you were able to just go flow through life. There's a huge difference. So you have to apply that to your life. What fruit have you bitten into? And the word do tell you, watch the fruit people bear. Watch the fruit people bear. Think on that. Lay on that. Sleep on that. Watch the fruit people bear. It's not to say nobody better than the next person. God gave us all gifts. It's a fact if we want to feed them or not. So watch the fruit people bear. Watch the fruit you bite into, because then it make you aware of things that you didn't expose to, things that you weren't even exposed to at the first place. Now you wondering why you struggling, why your finances going down, you struggling more. That wasn't the reason why you were supposed to come in contact with that person. I believe, let's motivate each other. Look, when you come in contact with a person, an individual, a thing, a person, quickly ask yourself, why am I here, what I need to do, and what I need to get, so you can get in and get out. That's how Adam and Eve was known to, that they was naked. You got exposed, made yourself aware of things that really didn't even bother you at first. You bit into the wrong fruit, the forbidden fruit. You wasn't supposed to bite into that person's fruit. You maybe wasn't supposed to get into their business being nosy. Maybe you wasn't supposed to talk to that person in that manner or hit that person. And I'm not telling you that we do not fall short. We're going to do something. But what fruit have you been into lately? So in order to get up out of that thing, that you wasn't in before that person came into your life and you came into their life, what you do is sit down, think on, okay, what did I do? What I want? Pick yourself up, forgive yourself. God forgave you, forgive the person, and move on. Because we all not for everybody, but the ones that we do come in contact with, we should do what we supposed to do for them, because that is a selfish act, not to do what you were called to do in somebody's life. There ain't nobody saying you got to be holier than thou. We all have gifts. We all have something that you believe in, whatever it is. If you're Catholic, if you're Sikh, if you're a Christian, whatever you are, even if it's all boils down, it's all gonna get you where you need to go. You just have to believe in something and lean on something stronger than man, because man is not the only thing. I'm not talking about a male species. I'm talking about female and male. No need to be judgmental. We all have done things. All I'm saying, what fruit have you bitten into? And when God was telling me that, I'm like, I ain't been in that fruit. I ain't been in that fruit. Girl, you bit into some fruit that you weren't supposed to bite into. And we all have bitten into some fruit. What is it? What does that apple represent in your life? That's all that is. So, get up, keep going, figure it out for today. I'll be back with another message. Just think about what fruit you've been into. It'll be alright. I'll be back on the ones, the twos, and the ones. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Cheers.